What's up, boys? Today we're going to be turning the floor into lava with rockets this time. We're looking for the Hurricane rocket launcher, which can leave fire on the ground with a balanced overclock. I've tried it a couple times in the past and it hasn't seemed that strong, but we'll be trying to get a lot of explosion radius and reload speed for it here. I think one of the issues with this overclock is it doesn't give you access to potency upgrades like a lot of status-based upgrades will do now. So all of the damage scaling you can get for it comes from, I guess, status damage and reload speed. I also don't think you can scale it up with duration, even if you get other weapons that have that tag to allow that upgrade. So it just seems in kind of a weird scaling place, especially since you can't really scale it up with the weapon damage levels either. But we'll see what I can make do with here. That is a lot of rocks to try to get through at the very start. Let's come back to that a bit later. Nope. High explosive could be useful for mining, impact. I guess we'll grab that to make it a bit easier to hit. I feel like one thing they could change is that overclocks could add tags to weapons, like the burning ground should probably add fire and lasting to the hurricane. Since being able to add fire damage and potency with that would be pretty helpful if it worked. Take some reload for that.
Well done, you got them all.
Then you could grab the incendiary grenades and try to scale those both up at the same time. See if I can hopefully grab the supply pod now. Big explosive damage. Set some of those off if we can to buy me a bit of time here. Man, this one is hard to get out. We'll take some damage there. I can probably squash the shellback. Nope. Just barely outside of it. Rip. Let's go paint job, I guess, see what we got here. Triple grenade. Turbo encabulator is cool, but it just doesn't really do anything at this point. I think it's probably too early to take that, so we'll take an XP scanner. Paint job for that. Reload. Let's see. Cryo is pretty helpful, but I just want to get the hurricane going, please. There we go. Stop them near the rocks here. Should be a decent hit from that, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Hurricane. bit of kinetic. Hurricane. We'll see what we get off of that. Grab the triple there as well. Hurricane. Some nice movement speed. Bit of XP. Well, reload is pretty helpful on that, and we have a lot of nitra. I'll grab a little bit. Some pickup, hurricane. We have a paint job, but I don't know if I really want that. There we go, incendiary payload, set the ground on fire. We need that. I guess I'll get it up a little bit faster. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have potency available to the Hurricane, even with that overclock. So it's pretty hard to scale up the damage of the fire pools. I'm not even sure if we have status damage available for a global upgrade. Actually, probably want to grab something that unlocks that just in case. The neurotoxin grenade would be pretty solid. That'll increase the damage of my weapons and unlock some stuff for that. Hurricane. Neuro, there we go. Make sure I have status available. Nah. Gold scanner? Yup. We'll take, I guess, a level on the high explosive here. There we go, some status damage. I guess I probably do want to grab that wherever I can.
Big swarm detected. Document get ready.
Hurricane. I don't think the percent weapon damage stuff works on the fire pool, but we're going to be pretty limited on upgrades here anyway, so just gonna pump the level on it. We'll see what I get off of that. True TNT, very nice.
Exemplary work. Achieved your objective in record time.
We have reload for the neurotoxin. It's pretty helpful. Cover more area and apply even more debuffs. Hurricane. Then more hurricane. Out of these, let me see, 18 has +6 clip size, and the favorites. The damage isn't super relevant, that's mainly for the reload speed. I think I'm just gonna take the reload speed here and then grab the rockets at level 18 so that we don't debuff our other weapons. Hurricane. I can't remember if there's a third overclock at level 18. I know there's a +50% explosion radius at the balanced overclock levels, which would have been really good. And then I could have gotten the clip size at level 18. We'll take some potency here. Hurricane. Bit of movement speed.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make
Hurricane, some pickup radius.
Gonna roll the dice on this one.
More hurricane. Explosion radius, definitely.
Nothing for me here.
Some more pickup. Bit of HP, since we're almost out.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
Damn box start feeling like them. You know it's going to win.
Some decent kinetic. That would give me 1 level. I think I'm okay on that.
Swarm's heading your way. Load up.
I just don't want that to take a level on that. Bit of damage for the neurotoxin, I guess. Getting some overclocks for that would be pretty helpful.
I'm growing stronger.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. Not incoming.
Another gold scanner, yup.
I rarely go for this one.
Hurricane, there we go. Yeah, those two. We'll take the 100% clip size, I think. Especially if we didn't take the balanced overclock for the clip size, then that one just straight up 100% damage. And 100% more fire on the ground. Hurricane.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Objective completed. Excellent job.
Explosion radius. I imagine that does work on the fire pool, since with the incendiary grenade and the neurotoxin, it does increase the radius of their status effects on the ground. Bit of reload. We'll take another high explosive. Hurricane.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs.
Some nice explosive damage.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Status, we need that at every point to get the fire damage up, I think.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Bit more reload. Hurricane status, some reload. I might take a paint job into an overclock for that. Grab the triple. Explosion radius, hurricane status. Hurricane, some pickup XP. Bit of movement. Crit and HP since we're out of nitra.
You have your objectives. Get it done, miner.
I think the last time I tried something like this, I just completely ignored all of these stats that didn't apply to the fire pool at all. So I didn't grab any weapon damage or anything for the hurricane. And I just got into a spot where there were like almost no useful upgrades to me.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
The build just ended up being pretty underwhelming. But the hurricane is a great weapon. As long as you don't completely mess it up. It sounds very weird though. It's like kind of staticky or crackly now. It often causes weird audio bugs, it seems like. We'll grab a bit of reload for that. Bit of potency to buff the other weapons, I think is the best here. Especially if we are stacking status damage at every point.
Big swarm is approaching. The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
More reload? Probably not.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be within shortly.
Only 3%.
Landing zone ready. Impact imminent.
I think I will grab the encabulator now. We do have the high explosive mining for me. Although my base mining speed is going to be very low since I didn't grab any of that. Status. Bit of reload. I guess the nice thing about this weapon setup is I only have the hurricane that can deal fire damage, so it's easy to see the dot damage at the end. We have the incendiary as well, that would be hard to calculate. More reload.
Gotta move on, miner. Drop pod will head out momentarily. Stage 4 is done. Onwards to stage 5.
God, the audio is so weird. What is going on? Nah, we'll take a paint job since I do have the encabulator. Explosion radius for that. Some XP, bit of armor. Big status damage. Bit of reload. See what else we got. Explosion radius. Some personal mining. Pickup radius, hurricane, reload, some big crits.
This is it. Destroy the cocoons and take out the dreadnought. Good luck, miner.
Some reload. Bit more pickup to go with the explosive mining.
Completed. Excellent job.
Nice little lava fountain to cook the eggs over there. Hurricane. Explosion radius? Yup. overclocks and multi-tool. I think I'm gonna grab this first till we get something cool that will allow me to get more levels on it. But we didn't get something cool, we got disposable Thunderbirds. They'll apply a bit of crit at least. And I guess we'll take some potency on them to try and get the overclocks eventually. I think potency and paint jobs are the only levels I would really look for on that one for this build. But it does give a bit of reload speed and damage with the turbo encabulator combo at least. Oops, I accidentally broke him out with the fire pulls on the ground. Reload. More reload. I can wait on the high explosive and get that a bit later. Oops. Almost ran into a meatball. Kind of hard to see now. Just the way I like it. Status.
The drop pod is about to leave. Get your ass moving, miner. Congratulations. One less dreadnought to worry about. Management sends their regards.
We can finish that with a reload speed. Sure. We will take some grenades on damage to help me mine out slightly faster. I do have a lot of gold, so I probably just need to get some generically useful things here. Luck, that's helpful. Hurricane, some armor. Reload. Can't buy that, and damage is probably the stat I'm least looking for on it, so not gonna lock that. Status damage, crits, bit of mining. Oh, I do want that, but I don't think I want anything else. We'll lock the luck to improve rarity throughout the run.
This is a simple mining mission. Get it done, miner.
You shouldn't need precious mineral. It will get you killed.
The hurricane definitely causes some of the strangest audio issues I've heard in the game.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm
It's almost like some light summer rain right outside on the windows right now, I guess.
can't land the supply pod. The impact zone is cluttered. Bunch of goodies headed your way, miner.
Ration's pretty nice. Don't have a ton of nitro, only one reroll really, so I will grab that.
Swarm detected.
With these very explosive builds, I often end up taking a few hits accidentally because I can't see super well. So having the extra HP and regen is pretty nice for that. Hurricane.
load up.
Your history. Let's show them some pain. Dwarves don't die, please. No.
I think I will need some decent levels on these other weapons in order to get the full turbo encabulator value. I do want the pickup radius, but we're taking the hurricane levels and status damage at the cost of everything else, so I think it's going to be a bit hard to fully get the weapon levels here.
Follow this.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't hang around. Gather up your beard and
Hurricane.
that drop pod is about to leave.
Hello.
That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Grab our luck, bit of XP,
I want another go.
more luck, some movement, bit of armor,
More options.
hurricane, some movement,
Barely go for this
decent
one.
damage.
What else?
Don't think so. Some pickup,
Lock it in.
bit more explosive. Paint job is helpful for levels. Luck.
It's calling to me.
Guess we'll take a big explosive damage. Some potency for that. Let's have the drone seek out enemies. I think is probably the most useful.
Kicking it.
Overclock you can grab for that.
Load up and get going, miner.
Time to let them go. Minerals secured.
I don't have the coupon, so that's regular value, but Nitra is what I'm most limited by here, since we have a gold scanner with some pretty good mining speed. Well, some good exploding speed anyways, not good mining speed at all.
A swarm is heading your way. Load up.
Hello and goodbye.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
More status.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in a record time. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Think you can kill me? Think again.
I think I did grab all the mining speed I saw in the shop,
One for Carl.
but we did pass up some levels on it, so I had some other important stuff to grab. Luck or a paint job. We'll take the luck, I think.
Too much crap to send in the supply pod. Clear out the LZ, please. There you go. Delivery of one resupply.
I don't think so. Minus damage would especially be bad if we're trying to scale up the fire damage. Ooh, nitro scanner.
Quota satisfied. The drop pod is arriving. Get moving. It won't
I
hang
could
around.
probably use some levels on the weapons here.
Oh yeah.
Time's ticking, miner.
hurricane,
Help me be a perfect
some
dwarf.
gold stuff,
I'm feeling lucky.
explosion radius, lifetime for those two, nah.
This
XP,
works. Gonna roll the dice on this one.
some
It's a
global
little
damage
extra
is
special.
good,
Next.
hurricane, reload is massive, I'd say kinda cheap level, but its reload speed, nah.
Let me try
XP,
again. It'll do.
bit of survivability,
What else? You don't see these
mining,
every day.
we do have a bit of nitro left, so let's see what else there is. Luck,
Power of my
paint
pen
job,
courses through me.
we can grab that and the
This
hurricane
makes my
level.
whole life better.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Need to wait for some bugs to spawn so the grenades will start coming out here.
This is a friggin' hellhole. Loot bug down.
A build that messes up both the visuals and the audio. Paint job, we kind of need these to get the full encabulator value, I think. Even though reload speed is the best stat for the neurotoxin,
Swarm is approaching.
we're just trying to get the overclocks to scale up the hurricane as much as possible here.
Alien. Stop.
It doesn't look like explosion radius is scaling up the fire puddles from the hurricane.
Get ready.
Those look to be the same size as they were at the very start to me.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
Feeling much better.
We can grab some hurricane.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Got a supply pod incoming. Well done. Big swarm detected. Bug up and get
Ooh,
ready.
multi-tool. We got the combo with the weapon box and cabulator multi-tool. Yep, we're at 149. That goes up to 224%.
Alien. Stop.
God, I love that combo.
Think you can kill me? Well, think again.
Hurricane, gotta take it.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Hurricane,
This works.
please give me some grenades. I'm so useless on my own.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back. If you make it back.
Explosion radius, we have plenty of resources now. I guess I will take a potency for that.
Nothing for me here.
Get some status damage to go with it, and then we have a paint job to finish it off. Don't think either of these matters a ton. I think this does a bit more if we're not taking that many hits. Hurricane, some explosive, bit of HP,
Let's shake it up.
hurricane,
This is a rare treat. Surely next time will be better.
paint job, some mining, crit chance, hurricane,
Dwarf. What else?
explosion radius. That's a perfect finish for that one. Shoot an additional time in the opposite direction. Big status, XP,
I want another go.
out of nitra, so we'll grab a bit of armor, and I guess hold the rest. We do need some decent levels on that still. I guess I'll pen that for the encabulator value.
This is a simple
Yeah, those fire puddles still seem the same size, right? The missile explosions are so big it's getting very hard to see with them anywhere near me. Or wait, that's the grenade actually. Take some more status damage.
You shouldn't need precious
The swim
minerals.
is heading your
It will
way.
get
Load
you
up.
killed. Boom, baby!
It's possible it deals damage in a larger area, but the graphic looks the same size.
One down! I'm gonna kill you all!
Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
We can get an overclock with the reload speed here, massive potency, or we can make it even bigger.
LZ cleared. Inbound.
Ancient is okay here. We're on the 9th floor. I guess I'll grab that.
I rarely pick one of these.
Take a level for that, some luck,
I rarely pick one of these.
and those are finished, so I guess we take the HP here.
Change my life.
Hurricane, sure. Hurricane,
Baby.
big damage.
Better dwarf.
Those are done, we'll take big damage. Level for that.
Calling to me.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly. Big swarm detected. Lock up and get ready.
Take that! Die, creep! Bring it, Beckers! Swallow this!
May as well, more debuffing
My lucky day!
with all the status damage we have.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective
Think
in
you
a
can
record
kill
time.
me? Well, think again! Your history! Dwarves don't die!
Paint job, combined with a shop, that should bring it up to 18, I think. And then we'll have the full encabulator value
Drop pod has arrived.
for everything that scales with the reload speed.
Drop pod is not going to hang around.
Yeah? Go to hell!
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. That elite never stood a chance. I will see to it there is a beer on the house when you make it back.
Grab the paint job, we'll have those throw when I take damage as well. Big status damage, hurricane, some reload. We're at 260% global
There's stuff
currently.
nothing for me here. Let's try again.
Hurricane,
What else we got?
reload. We'll just take some generic damage now to push it for the boss.
What else we got?
Hurricane,
This is a
crit
rare treat.
damage,
Let's shake it up.
explosive
Epic
damage,
upgrade.
hurricane.
Send them more options. I want it. Let's shake it up. I'm gonna be
Another
faster,
hurricane,
Mike.
some crit
Let me try
chance.
again.
We are all out now.
This is the big one, miner. Find and destroy the cocoons and take out that dreadnought.
See if we can find something to actually throw grenades at so I can start mining.
This is a friggin' hell. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah. Say hello to my pet.
Single target's actually quite good once all of the rockets start hitting that one target. There's a lot of burn numbers over there. Seems like the rockets themselves are doing quite a bit more though. But we'll be able to see at the end since it's the only fire damage that I have. Hurricane.
Let's show them some pie. Go.
Supply pod prepped and ready, miner. We need you to clean up the landing zone.
Vaporize. Follow this.
Box of goodies headed your way, miner.
Nah. Pickled nitra? It would give me the most damage. I'll probably be pretty slow though. We're at 10% still, huh? That didn't actually slow me all that much. And that should absolutely shred the boss now. If I keep mining, I might get too slow for the escape pod, but you only YOLO once.
Sorry, little bud. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Oh, I'm gonna break him out here. Too late. See how the burn's doing. That guy's gone already. Wow. Okay, actually pretty insane single target. The artifacts are pretty nuts though. We got the full weapon box combo for massive reload speed and then a pretty solid pickled nitra at the end. Not crazy enough to bug out, but still one of the better damage artifacts here.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it.
281% global reload speed, 843% damage, 352% status effect damage. I think those are the main stats for the build. Down to 0.31 reload time, and we're doubling the total rockets per shot with the level 18. Bit of extra reload, and we're building around the incendiary payload. Although I don't think it's going to be that much damage. It's pretty hard to scale since you can't get potency with that overclock. So all you really have is status effect damage. Got the mining grenades over here. And some extra debuffing with these two. Full weapon box, one of my favorite combos now, with the encabulator for a ton of damage and reload speed. And the multi-tool for even more reload speed.
Congratulations. One less dreadnought to worry about.
The peaceful rainstorm build, destroying the audio and the visuals. So we had 33 million from the ground effect, 90 million on the hurricane. So it wasn't bad, but we did invest quite a bit into the status effect damage. It is my highest weapon by far still. We had about 12 million acid dot on the neurotoxin. And a bit under 1 million electric dot for the Thunderbird. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.